So let's start off by asking competitors how they feel about their results and their performance.
今天的发挥和中国杯来讲的话，显然是没有在自己国家打得好。但是也让我很欣慰的就是能在第二次比赛中完成男子4跳。虽然说第一跳的质量不是很高，但我也是逐步的在突破自己的心理，最后这一个难关。我也很喜欢法国。 法国也给我带来好运，希望这种好运能一直陪伴着我。
Well, today's performance wasn't as good as the Cup of China, but I'm still quite pleased that I was able to do again 2 quartos in the program. It's the second competition I was able to achieve that. Well, that was a good thing today. It was a little tough, a little hard for me to skate, but I really like France and I enjoyed competing here.
Well, for me, it's kind of completely opposite because I didn't skate that well at Skate America and I still won. So, first of all, I'm really happy. I think I made it to the finals, so that was my goal for like 2 years, and finally made it, so that's good. And I was happy with the skate. I still had a couple mistakes which I need to work on, and that's probably it. Like, I'm really happy, but I still need to work on the things that I didn't do today, which is the quad. I did it in the practice, I did it in warm-up, but it didn't work out in the program, so I'm competing next week in Moscow, and there I have no pressure for the finals, so I want to go there and try to do basically the same program I did at the Worlds, so I'll try to push myself to do even better than here.
Thank you. And we open the floor for your questions. Please raise your hand and ask. Okay, I'm ready.
Does he agree that the difference in the second mark between his skating and Patrick's skating is 16 points? Maybe it should be a little bit less.
Just not.
Ничего страшного, надо работать над второй оценкой.
我觉得他是一个非常全面的一个选手，是因为全面他才会夺得世界顶尖选手的一个荣誉称号，也是世界冠军应该赢得的一种荣誉。虽然说他分数很高，但我觉得他这个分数也是他应得的，因为从他的整体来看，确实要高于我们很多。这是我应该学习的地方，是一个地方，我也很钦佩他。
Почему ты тогда мой?
So, yeah, Patrick Chan is a great athlete. He's a great athlete, and he's also the world champion. And yes, his score is pretty high, but I think he deserves his score because he is an excellent skater, and there are many things I still have to improve in my skating to get to this level. So, Patrick, we also welcome you to the press conference, and you won your second Grand Prix. When can you talk about this little rock performance and...
Thanks.
and about advancing to the Grand Prix final?
Sorry for being late. First of all, I want to say thank you to Paris and all the French fans, because I finally felt somewhat comfortable and out there, and it's finally I got the allée, the cheer allée at the beginning, which is really cool because I've never had that before. I guess people don't know I'm French, or I'm part French. So as for the program, that felt really good. Actually no, the warm-up felt really good. The program didn't feel so good. I felt a little shaky on the quads all week actually. Couldn't get the nice pop I usually get off the quad. So I'm very happy that I was still able to squeeze it out. They look good, but doing it every day in practice, you start to learn and become very fine-tuned to the feeling of a good one. And I definitely didn't feel that here today. As for the rest of the program, it's all I can say is that sometimes you make mistakes, and it's not like I'm trying to make the mistakes. I'm trying my best not to, but you have to get to that point where you make almost mistakes everywhere first in competition, and then your body will learn to fix itself or to find itself in the right place next time at the bigger events, like Worlds or Nationals. So overall, I'm very pleased with the results. And of course, the program is always a joy to skate, so I'm always very happy at the end, no matter how many mistakes I've made.
Thank you. Your questions to all three panelists, please. On stop.
Patrick, thank you for your program. It looks like even though you stumble here and there, you managed to keep a rich and dense program,
yes.
Emotional program.
Yes.
How do you work for reaching that result?
In Colorado, when I'm training, I always practice, getting up and keep going. And in a lot of situations, I make mistakes, and then Christy always encourages me to get up and keep going at least to the next jump. So you get used to, getting yourself up off the ice and picking it up somewhere, and then keep going and keep the program as it is. And I think it makes a big difference. It can be a difference from coming third to coming first sometimes. So especially with the system, as you know, they'll give you points for anything that you put out there. There's no points for not doing anything.
Ну как это? Наверняка страшно.
Yeah. I actually thought about that when I did it after I got up. I was like, I guess this footwork is kind of hard, but that's my goal, is to push the envelope, and that's my motto, and I think that's the motto for this whole new generation. You have day skate trying quad flips, you have Takahiko who's trying different programs, pushing the envelope himself for artistically, and I'm pushing the envelope as well artistically. So you have the best of both worlds. You have people pushing the envelope with the quads, and you have people, which is technically, and you have people pushing the envelope artistically. So, and that is a spot that I've worked, I've done that before in practice back home. So it's not a surprise for me. And that's just a matter of, I'm not thinking hard enough on, keeping my centers strong and getting carried away with everything just kind of relaxing too much. So, but I don't believe in kind of holding back. It's always moving forward.
Next question, please. Gentlemen.
Question for Nathan is remaining of the question of yesterday. That is the question that you sent to all three judges. Did you used to watch skating when you were young, and if yes, which was your favorite skater?
Файный вопрос, не слышу.
我比较喜欢俄罗斯的选手是亚古丁，还有普申科，这两个选手是从一个 是我的偶像，也是纯类的。
So I guess you understood. You know, the translation. Yeah, when I was young, I really liked to. I watched the skating, and the skaters I looked up to were Yakudin and Krushenko, and I think they were my idols in skating. Next question, please.
So to you, Nan, how do you manage, because you manage to convey an emotion to the audience with that list Hungarian or Russian. How do you work on that, being of a different culture, to relate to European music?
这个音乐是无国界的也不分亚洲和欧洲。其次是我也比较喜欢华这种风格。让我第一次听到这种音乐的时候，就有一种非常表现和非常强华的一种欲望。
Well, I really like this style. I feel this is a good music, and when I listened to it for the first time, I liked it right away, and I wanted to skate to it, and it felt easy to skate to this kind of music, so it's not a problem. Okay?
Because it's just I heard that you wanted to maybe try choreography programs in North America or famous first, and I think with these out maybe you will be able to do it now like generation. So with schools we would like to
现在只是有一种想法和前期一个计划，暂时呢可能是不会去想太多这些关于明年的问题，可能我觉得会在5、6月份左右，可能是有一个初步的计划，能不能去还是需要和教练还有其他一些相关的人员做进一步的这种策划。
Some people think, yeah, maybe I should go to abroad for choreography, but maybe it hasn't been decided yet. So I will, for next year, I will decide with my coaches and with the Chinese Figure Skating Association. We will discuss and we'll make a decision. So it hasn't really, we're going to spend 3 questions. So you have time for one more question for the pairs, huh? Barbara.
This question is from Michal. Are you the only man who did 3 events, who chose to do 3 events?
Yeah, I'm the only one.
So with that coming up for you next week, that provides an opportunity now to do one without having to go for results.
Yeah, I actually said it at the beginning. I want to go to Moscow, and I want to push myself to do the same skating as I did at Worlds. I really want to go there and try to do all the quads I can in the long and